throughout our news. Now we move on to our next news. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said his government is working to maximize the number of hostages freed under a proposed 60-day ceasefire deal. Speaking from Washington, he stressed that final decisions on who is released may not be under Israel's control. Netanyahu also warned that if a permanent ceasefire agreement is not reached by the end of the truce, Israel will resume military operations in Gaza. He repeated that Gaza's demilitarization remains a key condition for lasting peace. Here is what the Israeli Prime Minister has said.
עד היום, ואני אומר את זה, אנחנו עוסקים מול ארגון טרור אכזרי. אנחנו כמובן היינו רוצים לחלץ את כולם, ומבחינתנו כולם הומניטריים. אני רוצים לחלץ את כולם במכה אחת. כאן אנחנו עוסקים בשני שלבים, אבל לא תמיד הבחירה בידינו. אנחנו נעשה הכל כדי שנמקסם את השחרור הזה בצורה המיטבית. לא הכל בידינו. אם זה יכול להיות מושג במשא ומתן, מה טוב. אם זה לא יושג במשא ומתן ב-60 יום, אנחנו נשיג את זה בדרכים אחרות, בהפעלת כוח, הכוח של הצבא הגיבור שלנו.
Now we're joined by Spencer Klitschley. He's a communication strategist joining us live from California. Thank you, Spencer, for joining us today. Good to see you. Netanyahu has mentioned that Israel may not have full control over which hostages are released or who are released. What are the implications of this for both Israel policy and international negotiations?
You know, the idea that he would not have full control over which hostages are released, I mean, on the one hand, of course, because they're in the possession of Hamas, but on the other hand, it seems to me to be indicative of the relatively low priority he has assigned to getting the hostages back while he pursues what appears to be his goal of the eradication of Hamas. And it also just sounds like passing the buck, really. I think that it's widely agreed that Hamas is defeated as a fighting force. And of course, the ideal case would be for them to completely disband and for Gaza to be completely demilitarized. But at what cost? And as Netanyahu continues to pursue this extremely aggressive war in Gaza with the enormous cost to civilians and these daily tragedies we see with women and children being killed, fewer and fewer people, including people who support Israel like I do, can find any justification for this. And so again, I think his words about the hostages can't help but ring hollow.
Yes, Spencer, you will stay with us as we stay on this topic.